Hello and welcome back to another Bear Essential review with me, BearElliott, part of my Bear With Me series. So today it's Thursday, so we're doing a slight throwback Thursday and a little bit of a modern day review. Picture it, May 1984. Where were you? Well, I was just a wee little cublet back then, and that was the month that Marvel Comics released Secret Wars. Now, Secret Wars was an interesting miniseries that also spun into an action figure series, which I dutifully collected. I enjoyed them. I used to remember going every day over to the local little pharmacy, and they always had them. They had the little action figures. Well, they weren't little. They were only 5 points of articulation, like this big. But I fell in love with him. The first one I owned was Wolverine. It was actually my introduction to that character, which is now a huge multi-phenomenon and played by a beautiful Hugh Jackman. Ah, Hugh. Such a beautiful man. But I digress. Back to today's review. So, back in 1984, Marvel Comics released a series called Secret Wars. Basic concept. You take a whole bunch of Marvel superheroes, transport them to a new world where the Beyonder is in control, and he's basically putting the superheroes against the supervillains. That was the concept. Nothing really deep. Well, flash forward to 2015, May, we have the release of Secret Wars! Yes! But it's a big difference this time. Secret Wars was released by Marvel on Wednesday, yesterday. And basically, they're saying is, I'm saying basically a lot, but hey, basically, what this is this could be a possible reboot of the Marvel Universe. DC Comics is very well known for their reboots, which, if you're not a comic book geek, what is a reboot? A reboot is simply where you take an existing storyline, you redo it into a new concept or more modernized. Well, this is kind of the idea that Marvel Comics is doing this time around. But it's interesting because literally they've destroyed the Marvel Universe. Oh, by the way, there might be spoilers. So if you have not read Secret Wars #1 by Marvel Comics released yesterday. So there's my plug. If you haven't read that, there's going to be some slight spoilers. So there's been this ongoing arc throughout Marvel Comics for a while now. We're talking years? Yeah, it's been a while. That they've been building towards something. It's an incursion. So what's an incursion? An incursion is the destruction of a universe. I'm going total geek with you. So if you're not a geek, sorry, this might not be your big thing. But hey, I'm a geek. Yeah, look around me. There's a lot of geekness going on here. Yeah. So just enjoy it while you can. So, what's going on with the Marvel Universe? You have these incursions. They're being created where these universes, the multiverse, where you have one universe spins out of multiverses. So, in another universe, I might be a woman. In another universe, I might have long flowing blonde hair. In another universe, I might be a frog. Yeah, that's what the multiverse is. So these incursions are destroying all of these universes leading up to what's called the 616, which is the Marvel Universe, the published Marvel Universe. 2 universes are left. There's the Ultimate Universe, there's the Marvel Universe 616, which is the core universe, basically. These 2 universes are left, so one of them has to die. The Ultimate Universe launches an attack on the Marvel Universe, and chaos ensues. So you have a lot of death and destruction. So at the end of this, you're left with, okay, this is a ongoing series that's going to launch into this event. No one knows how long this event's going to last, but it's going to have ever after effect upon the Marvel Universe. So we're left with the death of the Marvel Universe. So at the end of it, it's almost like a tombstone that says death of the Marvel Universe, and from 1961 to 2015. So is this the death of the universe of Marvel Universe? I don't think so, seeing as the Marvel Universe has a huge movie franchise. Overall, my reactions to this. I thought it was good. It was a very good story, but you have to know a lot about the Marvel Universe as it exists right now, or you're going to be totally lost on this. So do your research on exactly what the Marvel Universe is going on right now, and read this series. I think it's going to be really good. It'll be interesting to see what happens with this when it comes out of it. So overall, in my Barry Central reviews, I'm giving this a 4. I'm giving it it's the art's good. The storyline's very compelling. It has a driving action from start to finish. There's no pause in between that you can say it's boring. So it's a good story. But the downside is a newcomer to comic books that's brand new to this, that just saw Avengers in movie theaters, is like, hey, this is the number 1. I'm going to go pick it up. It's going to be completely lost and totally lost. So overall, 4 paws out of 5. So keep reading your comic books. Go out there and be a geek. Be proud. So yay! So that has been BearElliott with another Barry Central Reviews. And until next time, bye, Cublets!
I could go out in the darkness, see you calling my name. I hear you shouting, hear you calling, but it's not the same. Every word that you are throwing right into my back doesn't matter to me, cause I'm keeping my track. Let me go, let me go.